Playoff baseball is once again among us. Unfortunately, the Cincinnati Reds have missed out again. A team, that term used loosely, scored more runs than allowed, yet missed out in an expanded format. Another fired manager, another wait till next year. Welcome back to the Cincinnati Kids Vintage Baseball Card Channel, where cards, history, and stories, both yours and mine, come to meet. Consider here vintage Reds from the glorious past, a past that more dimly appears in the rearview mirror with each passing year. Unless we throw the machine in reverse and go back 50 years. Yes, the 1974 Cincinnati Reds finished 98-64 and didn't make the playoffs, finishing 4 games behind the NL champ LA Dodgers. 98 wins, didn't make it to the postseason. Wild card? Wild card? Wild card? What wild card? That season, Joe Morgan hit 22 home runs, stole 58 bases, and slugged .494. Davey Concepcion smacked 14 home runs, drove in 82, and had an on-base percentage of .335. I wonder how many Reds this season had an on-base percentage of .335. Pete Rose hit a team-leading 45 doubles and scored 110 runs and collected a team-leading 185 hits, 9 more than Johnny Bench's second-place hit total. They were a machine, a well-oiled machine. I often wonder what it would have been like if the wild card existed back in 1974. What could have been? Now we go back to 1940. That's 84 years ago, if the math is correct. The Reds faced the Tigers in a classic World Series. I used to be in a league at work that had several computerized baseball teams together. Each one of us would pick a franchise and a season. Most of us would pick a winning one. Want to take the 68 Tigers? No problem. Then I'll take the 40 Reds, because the 75, 90, and 70 Reds were already taken. You could see what would happen with Bucky Walters facing off against Al Kaline and Norm Cash. The 75 Reds seemed to be a team of the ages versus the 40 Reds or the 68 Tigers. Not enough stick to go with all that pitching in this league. Would the 74 Reds have been a team of the ages? We'll never know, because the commissioner of our league had a 4-year rule, meaning if I take the 1975 Reds, another participant cannot take a Reds team up to 4 years prior or 4 years after the 1975 season. This was in order to not have 1974 Pete Rose playing against 1975 Pete Rose. Something about keeping the cyber baseball gods in alignment. I thought it was a load of nonsense too. No wild card kept the real 74 Reds home in October. Some silly rule kept the cyber ones home too. Now for those with no dog in the baseball playoffs this October, we have football. Fall is in the air. Perhaps where you live, the trees have started to turn. And you see a bright sea of reds, yellows, browns, and oranges. Leaves of color, the colors of fall. These 1950 and 51 Bowman football cards before you were selected for the beautiful colored leaves on the trees in the background. The color is so vibrant, yet the green of the field is still striking. It's the gridiron. The players are almost just complimentary here. Outstretched hands catching the ball, bent striding legs running the ball, arms out ready to lay on a block. Here in his pre-snap stance, a lineman is ready to lurch into a new play. With all that beautiful, colorful leaf backdrop. like a scene out of the New England countryside in the Hitchcock classic, The Trouble with Harry. The only trouble here is trying to stop gazing at these little works of art, of an immortal fall, long ago passed on. So until next time, thank you so much for watching, and good night and good luck.